to my bakery every week. Every week.
We did an interview, he mentioned your bakery.
No way. Every week, our own Parry Zal, he was an amazing light to the world, so full of simcha and full of life. Every week he would come to the bakery, and we have long lines every Friday because a lot of tourists and a lot of locals come, and we do like a bake-off, and people buy challahs for Shabbat. And every week, Rabbi Aaron Parry, Zichrono Livracha, would come, and he would start a Dvar Torah. Every single week he'd start a Dvar Torah in the line, and he'd start it, and he would tell anybody who was willing to listen, and he'd tell my husband and my husband's partner, and he'd be like, you guys want to hear something about the Parsha, a little tidbit, and then every week he would end off with, next week, I'm continuing this next week. Answer comes next week. He'd always end off with a question, and then he'd say, answer comes next week. And when my husband heard that he passed away suddenly, he came to his partner, and he says, there's no answer next week. We won't be getting an answer next week. And his partner understood what he meant, because Rabbi Parry every week would come and leave us with a question, with a little little food for thought, and then he'd come back next week with the answer. And he'd come to buy spelt bread, and he was an amazing light, amazing, always positive, always smiling. Just wow. Even I remember him when he lost his wife. I was in 10th grade, and he even then, like, through his sadness here in LA, even through that he was able to, you just keep going on and not let it take over him. So I feel...
Did he inspire a lot of people?
So many people. He was part of the kollel there that they opened up, and he taught at the kollel. I think he was even part of the people, like the founding, he helped found the kollel. And when he died, like, it was a big shock to the whole city. Like, everybody was really, really, really down, because we had like been losing, Corona hit before that, and then we lost a lot of, great people, and then the news, June. Right, the news of his passing was a shock. Everyone says he left. I also saw him recently. He left healthy, so no one knows what happened. His chavruta, I saw his chavruta, who actually flew he went to the Levaya in Jerusalem, and he says that he was with him, like, the day before. He had a little pain in his chest or something, but he was fine. And it's very sad. I might even have a message from him that I never answered, or I didn't get to, because I worked in City Hall, and he needed help as a new Oleh. So I helped him with a lot of paperwork.
I see. Did you talk to his widow?
Yeah, I spoke to her. Yeah, she was going through a really, really hard time. Her and her daughter, and
What's her name?
I
didn't meet her.
I don't remember. I have it written down. She was less, he was the social one, I think, in the relationship. She was more like a homebody. But,
Unique, what's your last name?
Kruper. Unique Kruper.
How do you spell it?
Kruper.
Okay. Is it okay to put your last name?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't mind. I'm not scared. I'm really not scared. And, isn't it sad that I have to worry about being scared? Yeah, Am Yisrael lo mefached. Isn't it sad that I have to worry about being scared? I wonder if the other side feels this way. I don't want to lose your card. Oh my gosh, I could talk to you for hours. I can't. This situation is crazy. How come nobody's finding out? Why is nobody asking, like, how these people were able to do such...
Is it round hot for...
Is it? I don't know. She would tell me.
She might be losing contacts.
She once did a live, Facebook Live on my phone.
You have a toy for her?
No, the ground's not hot. I'm waiting for my friend.